welcome to episode 7 of Waxing on RJ and Jake Jackson.
Hello. Welcome back. Been gone for a while, but we're back. We got some new picks for you.
Yes, we do.
And I'll start it off for us, if that's all right. My first pick is 22 release. We're now in 2023, but I'm still kind of like, I think all of us here, we kind of, some albums that we listened to a little bit in 2022, but we didn't miss, but we didn't, we couldn't buy right at that time.
Right.
Or just didn't get around to it. This is a record that I recently got in from the great Triple B Records, the one of the best current hardcore kind of little crossover thrash bands, Mindforce from Poughkeepsie, New York, the Hudson Valley. When it comes to New York hardcore, you don't hear many bands from Poughkeepsie or the Hudson Valley. No. But, dude, this record fucking rocks. I've been into this band for a few years now. I actually, how I found out about them, they randomly came up on, that's the great thing about streaming. I know everybody hates it, but that's the one positive, that it just came up on a shuffle. And the song Excalibur, I was like power washing a house. And I wanted to start, two-stepping while I was washing this house. Yeah. But, dude, this whole record, 10 songs, 17 minutes, 10 songs. I don't want to block my face here. 10 songs, 17 minutes, relentless, doesn't stop, great production, love the drum sound, love the snare. If you know me, I love snare sound. It's just breakdowns, groove. It's got everything that I love about hardcore, and a great front man. I think his name's Jay. I want to say his name's Jay.
Yeah, dude, I dig his delivery and everything.
And
man. He's killing it.
He's badass, man. Yeah. And I would say some standout tracks or New Lords, track 1. Track 2, Survival is Vengeance. And by far my favorite track, the last track, Rotten. Yeah. I've tried to look at the lyrics online. I'm a big lyric guy, but the lyrics in Rotten are fucking incredible. The breakdown, the bridge with the little solo over the breakdown, and he's saying, I love that part, and it's just a great fucking release. Triple B, if you like anything from Triple B or Flat Spot Records or any hardcore labels like that, you will dig this. These guys just keep releasing hits. I mean, that's what, all killer, no filler. I don't care. That's what I love about hardcore. It's just they get to the point. There's no 5-minute songs. They get to it. They get to the point, and it's 10 songs, 17 minutes. It's not long, but they fucking crush it, and it's a great release. And it could have easily made my top 10, but I did not listen to it enough. But it's like one of those that I kind of wish I would have listened to immediately when it came out. But Mindforce. New Lords on Triple B Records. New Lords. That's my first pick.
That's a fantastic album. And it does. It straight there. And love it. Okay, so we'll move on to my first pick, which is Pantheon. Understanding and Light. 4-song EP from a band from Toledo, Idaho,
Toledo, Idaho?
Idaho. No, Ohio. But, 4 songs, released in July 2020, July 2022. I am messing everything up. It was released on Cursed Monk Records. It's about 29 minutes long. Really fantastic, doomy sludge, little bit of post-metal. I could not love this more. I picked it up over Life After Death, and I had a copy. I was just like, oh yeah, man, that looks cool. I'll check this out. So I went to their Bandcamp, listened to the track, absolutely fell in love with it. It just reminded me of a lot of music that I was writing at the time when I was in my last or second to last band, and it felt right. It brought me back into those times and everything of listening to Neurosis and Pelican and stuff that influenced me a lot. And then I feel like this is highly influenced by Neurosis, Pelican, early Cult of Luna, a little bit of Kowloon Walled City. It rolls. But yeah, if you're really into some tasty, doomy sludge, Pantheon, Understanding and Light, I'm trying to think. Like, every track is really good, but the third track, which is Beyond the Draw, man, that thing is thick. Like, the guitar tone in that is thicker than like a double quarter pounder. Like, it is just like, you got like these badass those badass like drum intro going on, and then that bass comes in, and it's just like mud. Like, it's just so heavy and distorted and thick, and the guitar comes in, and it's just, there's the show. It rules, and I can't recommend this enough. I don't know if there's many copies left. I haven't seen if they still have any more in shop, but if you dig this, give it a try. Dig it. Purchase it on Bandcamp or wherever you can find it. But
Hell yeah.
Pantheon, Understanding and Light. That's my first pick.
Cool. I actually liked the vocals and the drums. That's something that stood out for me, because when you sent it to me initially, because I really don't listen to that. That's not in my lane, but I actually didn't hate it. So
yeah, like I messaged you and was just like, yeah, you're probably not going to like this because it's like in the doom and sludge vein.
Yeah,
but then you messaged me back after listening to it, and you're just like,
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, for sure.
Yeah, like the vocal styling of that's what really made me think of like Kowloon Walled City, but it's good. It's a good pick. So,
and speaking of things that speaking of things that I didn't pick that my brother may not like, and that is the new album from Architects, another 2022 release, the classic Symptoms of a Broken Spirit. Love the album title. It's out on Epitaph Records. Everybody knows, if you listen to metal or listen to metalcore or listen to hardcore, anything heavy, or you've probably at least heard of Architects or Architects UK, as they used to be called. Yeah. This new album, I love it. Of course, I'm a little contrarian over here. I'm a Saint Anger guy. I love the Iron Maiden, Blaze Bayley albums. I like 80s Kiss more than I do 70s Kiss. So I'm definitely a little contrarian when it comes to music. And I know a lot of this album is mixed reviews, but I fucking love it. I love the production. I love the lyrics. All the singles hit, Deep Fake, Tear Gas, When We Were Young. That's a money riff to me. When We Were Young. And plus, I really love the lyrics in that. It's just a solid record, and I love the direction that they're going. You can't just keep making Doomsday riff over and over again. You can't, I understand why old Architects fans, because I didn't really come into Architects until the Holy Hell era in the last album and the last few years, but I understand why old Architects fans would hate this, but I don't. I like it, and I like that they're just keep pushing their sound. I like it when bands change it up, and I know it's more like a radio-friendly sound, but if you really listen to it and Architects, there is still an Architects feel. But if there's some tracks that I would stand out that are some deeper tracks, Spit the Bone, you get a bleh, Sam Carter with the bleh, you get one of those. Born Again Pessimist, A New Moral Low Ground, and one that's, dude, I love the melody on All the Love in the World. And to go back to a new moral low ground. I can't speak. Holy shit. I love the fucking solo in that. And I like guitar solos, but I'm not a huge guitar solo guy, but that solo is just pretty unique, and great buddy. Band. They should be all the metalcore bands from the 2010s that they should be writing royalty checks to Architects, because they've just influenced so many bands. Them and Bring Me the Horizon. That's just my opinion. But Architects, the classic Symptoms of a Broken Spirit, Epitaph Records. Check it out. If you've never heard of Architects, check it out. Yeah.
I listened to it before you got here, and I gave it a shot.
Yeah,
I did. I gave it a shot.
It's not for everybody.
And the first 3 tracks, I was picking out a few things that I did like about it, but then it was just too much. some stuff to get ready and everything. So I was just like, a
lot of people, the production, like I like the modern, I like that type of production too.
First track reminded me a lot of that Amberlin band.
Yeah.
For some reason. Like, yeah. You get a lot of that.
And they're doing some dates with Metallica. And I wish they were doing some U.S. They're not doing. I don't think they're doing the U.S. at all.
Oh,
I would love to see Architects live, and they're a great fucking band. And I can't. They just they're playing chess. Everybody else is playing checkers to me.
Right.
So that's my second pick.
All right, so we'll shoot into my second pick, which is a band called. It's going to be really hard. It's really hard to see this cover in general, but it's a band called Sovereign. It's a 4-track EP. 3 tracks plus a demo, like one demo at the end of it. It's just like rad, awesome death thrash, and they're also from Norway, so that's pretty fucking cool. Redefining Darkness Records released it back in April of 2020.
Oh, so it's been out a couple years.
Yeah, it's been out a couple of years, and like this is as far as I can find, this is the only thing that this band has done. They don't really have any social media or anything. I looked on like Metal Archives and some other things to try and find out more information about them, but like this is all there is, and it's a fun listen.
So how'd you find out about them again?
I was just like browsing like Life After Death had a sale.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, that's where I shop a lot
because they don't even have Spotify.
No, yeah. I had to send you this on Bandcamp.
Yeah,
and yeah, that's all they had. And I really dug it. It was cheap. It was running a sale too, which was awesome. And I couldn't be more pleased with it. Rules. Like my favorite track on it, I can't even pronounce, like Paroxysm Madness or something. I don't know, but like that track, like, man, riffs for days. Like, rules. Yeah, like they don't mess around. Straight to the point. Good, fun listen. I couldn't recommend it enough. Sovereign, neurotic.
All right, heck yeah,
yeah. Go and get it. I don't think there's any more copies on his site left, but I don't know where you can find.
They
more.
do have their Bandcamp page. Do they have any merch or something?
I actually didn't check, but I'm probably doubting they do if they've been kind of defunct for this long. I mean, I'm hoping. Please,
you say that now, and they're going to release an album tomorrow or something.
By some chance, somebody who knows them or the members themselves see this, release more music. I need it. And the tape is like pretty killer, like old school, white.
Pretty cool.
Pretty sweet. Yeah, that's my second pick.
All right.
Solid.
Hell yeah. Architects to Sovereign. How about that? My third pick here is another. Well, it's a reissue. It's new to me, but I mean, it's not new to me, but I finally own it. My goal is to have the original pressing or an original CD or something of it. And it is a band, one of the best hardcore bands from the late 2000s, early 2010s. They're not, I mean, they're playing a couple shows this year, but they're not really, they haven't made an album in almost 6 years. And that is the great Trapped Under Ice from Baltimore, Maryland. Yep. This is their demo. This is a reissue on Flat Spot Records. And it's, dude. They're one of my favorite hardcore bands of all time. I've been on record before saying this is my favorite hardcore demo ever, and I'm glad to finally have it. I mean, I love this band. I love everything about this band. This has actually my favorite hardcore song of all time on it. But I do like the studio version more than the demo version. But Reality Unfolds, to me, is the greatest hardcore song ever. I'm willing to put the money on the line.
That is the high stakes.
Yeah, brother. To me, it is, especially the studio version with the cool outro. Dude, nothing is cooler. I mean, and then we'll pull out the little 7-inch here. It's a cool little. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, it's sick.
There we go. I got this through Death Wish. Flat Spot ran out by the time that I wanted to get one. So I'm glad Death Wish was still.
They didn't even give you a
sleeve
with that.
No, they did.
Well, I mean, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 5 songs, 10 minutes long. Go listen to the whole thing. Yeah. It's 10 minutes long.
I did.
And it's a classic. I mean, if you love. Well, first of all, actually, I'm going to say this. Turnstile is probably my favorite band of the last 5 or 6 years, if not like up there. If little fun fact for you, for people that are just getting, because Turnstile, I love them. They're everywhere now, and I love it. If you're just getting into Turnstile and you want to know like the back history of like Turnstile, the drummer of Trapped Under Ice, Brendan, is the vocalist of Turnstile. He's not the drummer on this demo. He does like some background vocals, I think, but he's been the drummer for the most of Trapped Under Ice's records and runs. So if you like Turnstile, I think you'll like Trapped Under Ice. Check out all their bands. That's what I love about these group of guys. They're all connected. They all have bands. There's Trapped Under Ice. There's Turnstile. There's Angel Dust. Like, if you love Turnstile, check out Trapped Under Ice. I suggest the demo. I suggest the Stay Cold EP. Believe. The best album to me is Big Kiss Goodnight. That by far is the best album to me. And then check it out. Check out them, Angel Dust, Baltimore Hardcore. There's a Baltimore Hardcore playlist on Spotify. Check it out because it's one of my favorite playlists that I listen to.
Yeah.
But Trapped Under Ice, the demo, listen to it. Legends, Justice, you're the man. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. All right. Before my third pick, we're going to cut to a little.
Oh, I got this for you.
Little.
Because I've been telling you all week about it.
Little Pib Zero. If you want to shoot us some sponsorship, Pib Zero, we'll shoot it. We'll take it.
Coca-Cola, Pib Zero. Pib, I'm willing to also hot take, contrarian.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a Pib Zero?
Yeah, Pib Zero or Pib is better than Dr. Pepper. I fucking hate Dr. Pepper. I hate Pepsi. I drink Mountain Dew. It's because it's available all the time. If I had Mellow Yellow or Mellow Yellow Zero all the time, I wouldn't fuck with Mountain Dew at all.
Yeah.
But
well, how did you? Okay, before we go, like we'll just a little quick. But did you like regular Pib or Pib Extra?
Well, Pib Extra is the same thing. It's the same thing.
But I thought they added something in there.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't.
It just says Pib Extra on it. It's always said that.
I feel like it tasted different. For some reason, I was never like that.
Maybe when I, because you're older than me, but I don't remember it ever.
Oh man, Pib used to hit a different way.
Well, our dad worked at Domino's, so we got Coke products, and that's why I fucking love Mellow Yellow and Pib, because it always was at the house.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's good.
That's why it's number one. Those are my number 1 and 2 sodas.
That's tasty. That's tasty. The waxing on.
Yeah, Pib Zero. We're Pib Zero guys. By Pib Zero.
Pib Zero.
All right.
If you want to shoot some royalties over here,
no free shout outs.
we'll love it. All right, so we'll go to my third pick. It's gonna be a non-metal album. This is actually the same band that was on my number 1 for the top 10 records of the year, but it's Friendship with Shock, Out of Season. This was actually the record I think they released when I seen them. It was before Clairvoyant or whatever that record was called, the second record. But this one is this is probably up there with my all-time favorite records, just because how every single song is just hits me, gets me calmed down, gets me feeling good.
Comfort album.
Comfort. It's very much a comfort album. Like a lot of it has a very house party kind of winter kind of feel to it. A lot of memories attached to it. Rules even on the sticker, which it says 8 songs about work, friends, love, and loneliness, lifted by synthesizers, pedal steels, and Rhodes piano, and set against a combination of live and programmed drums.
Love
that. That's all you need.
That's really cool. It's a cool hype sticker.
Yeah. And then Dan Riggins, his lyrics are phenomenal. He could just be reading off a menu and
you'd buy it.
I'd buy it. Yeah. Oh, that Pib's got me. Okay. But got it on the Coke bottle blue, sort of see through. If I can get it out of here.
Looks cool when you spin it.
It does.
On your record
yeah,
player.
I've got like an acrylic translucent mat that looks really sweet when you have a clear vinyl on it, which actually the Architects album looked pretty fucking dope on that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did with like it has like a little splatter on it too.
Yeah. But I mean, I can't really like choose a favorite track off of this album. Like If You See My Beloved, Sal, Workhorse, sure, but pretty much like
every song is basically what you just said.
Like, well, I mean, that wasn't 8 tracks, but Skip to the Good Parts, which is the second to last track, is my all-time favorite song. Bonded with
your all-time favorite song by them, or your all-time favorite song ever?
All-time favorite song by them.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
If we're saying all-time favorite song,
it's like it's a good crying song.
Well,
if you want to get real down in the dumps, like
every night's emo night for me.
Yeah.
Every night.
Yeah, but I mean, Friendship is pretty much just indie. Folk, alt country.
They have a country vibe for sure.
Which this record doesn't really have too much of like the country kind of feel, besides the pedal steel and maybe the vocal approach. But I mean, even if like you would count his vocal approach as like country, it's not like how you would think. Like the average person would think country. It's more kind of older school.
Yeah.
On the folky side. But yeah, I love it. It's my final pick.
All right.
Friendship, Shock Out of Season.
Hell yeah.
Please listen to them. I enjoy them a lot. And that's all I got. Is that all the picks we got?
All I had. I just wanted to, because I have a ton, but I just wanted to give 3 today.
Yeah.
I don't want to just go, hey, I got this, this, and this, and not be able to talk about it. So.
Right.
But we will be updating the playlist.
Yep.
For people out there, you know, if you want to check something out, just hit shuffle. You might find something you like. Yeah. Sometimes the best thing in the world when you find something new is you just hit shuffle. We recorded a couple months ago, and we just hit shuffle on YouTube, and we found like, holy shit, we found like 3 songs. We were like, I gotta like this. I gotta download this. So you just never know. And
there's so much good stuff coming out right now.
Oh,
I'm insanely overwhelmed with how much music, like fantastic music. Like I found a band last night, like at 1:00 in the morning, and sent to you, and it's just
amazing. And I'm gonna buy something from them too. I spent $200 on pre-orders this week.
Shit, like I
$200.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm working all that overtime.
I jumped on that Primitive Man and Full of Hell like collab album, and I missed that first press, or the first like variant. It's 300, and then I got on the second one. But
you got to be quick because like
I set alarms for mostly like I'll set alarms if like Gurgling Gore or like different like kind of underground metal labels put out like release stuff. Like I'll get on there, like I'll set an alarm, get on there and order it ASAP, because it's usually like a limited run of like 100 or 50 or 250. So it's like you got to jump on that, and usually that's like the only pressing you're going to get for a while. So that's what it did. But
and there's already stuff I got to pre-order New Jesus Piece.
Yeah.
Got to pre-order Metallica still. Yeah. I still haven't got the new Obituary album. There's all kinds of shit that I still need to get. I still haven't pre-ordered, and yes, I'm about to say this. I still haven't pre-ordered the new Steel Panther. I fucking love that band.
Yeah.
But I pre-ordered.
That's fun stuff.
Can't Swim released a new single and released a new album in March. So guess what? Jake fucking bought $100 worth of pre-order stuff, and I didn't get the third fucking vinyl. I wanted the third color, but it's all right. Yeah. We'll try to get it on Discogs or something, or if they repress it. So
you'll get there. They'll definitely repress it.
I hope so.
But, yeah. You got anything else you want to talk about? I mean, there was Metallica did release the second single,
and I loved it. But I'm also like a Metallica stan. They do no wrong to me. Yeah. Except, I mean, I don't count Lulu because it's not a Metallica album. It's a co-album with Lou Reed, and I own it because I'm a completist. And if I love a band, I have to own everything, even the shitters.
I didn't know you owned Lulu. Or
I own a fucking box set, like a nice book of Lulu. I won't even. What the fuck am I going to do with Lulu? But I have to have it.
Oh man.
I have to have it.
Is this a coaster or something? No, you can't do that.
It's like it's like hardcore Black Sabbath fans. It's like they got to have Forbidden, which I happen to like Forbidden. The last Tony Martin album, the one with Ice-T, rapping on it.
I didn't know about that.
You,
I mean,
brother,
you know how I am with Black Sabbath. Like Black Sabbath is like
I don't listen to Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath.
That's
the most part.
only one because I mean I was so into like doom and sludge and stoner rock and stuff.
I'm a Dio man, so
I
like
need
Heaven and Hell,
to...
Mob Rules, Dehumanizer.
Okay, that's
if you like '80s metal, you'll like. I mean, I'm a Dio guy though, so that's why I like that.
Yeah, so that's my goal. That's my goal this week. I'm gonna listen to some Dio Sabbath.
Listen to you would even like the Glenn Hughes. You would love Born Again.
Well, as long as it's not. I think it was Headless Cross.
Headless Cross was
who was the singer for that? That was a god awful.
I think that's Tony Martin. And Tony Martin Sabbath is good.
Yeah, that was Tony Martin.
I love some Tony Martin Sabbath.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't get behind.
I'm going to make sure that I know what I'm talking about here, real quick. You don't want to piss off some Sabbath people, some Sabbath fans. Yeah, Born Again, you would love. The Ian Gillan album, this one, I really think you would like that.
Yeah.
He did one album with him.
Yeah.
I really think you would like that.
Oh, no, it was remastered in 2024. Never mind.
Okay. But new Metallica pre-orders this next Friday. Probably going to be one of my favorite albums of 2023, and I'm going to pick it for waxing just for him to listen to. It might torture a little bit. The new Emarosa on Friday. Sting, the album. They just gone full pop. They went for it. So
apparently, a good buddy of ours, Zach Beery, is watching us right now.
Well, thank you, Zach.
But it wouldn't let him comment on Twitch, which I don't know if that's still open. But yeah, so he's watching this nude and scorching his penis in hot bath water.
Okay. So, sounds painful.
you have a good night, Zach.
Yeah.
I love you. But yeah, so I mean, I think that's about all we got to talk about.
Yeah, just wanted to get some quick picks in and show you some recent shit we got. So we'll be back soon with another episode, and we'll just keep churning these out every few weeks. We're just having fun. We're just doing stuff. We're just showing music that we like.
Yeah, so. and again, like I know, like times are hard. We don't all have a lot of money right now, but any little bit that you can, if you enjoy music, go out. Go on Bandcamp if you can't get to a store or whatever. Like, find a distro, find a label, support them because they support the artists. Well, the labels do, but not so much the distro. But support music, love it.
If you like something, buy it. Doesn't matter. Movies, music. I just got Terrifier 2. One of my favorite movie of the year. I had to buy it. Yeah. So if you like something, that's the way I am.
I really do. There's a lot of, like, in our area, like if you're watching from St. Francis County, like, there's a bar and record store in Cape, Spectrum, something lounge, but I need to get down there. We'll get down there.
We might go live when we're in there.
Oh yeah,
we might go live.
That. Get a drink, get a beer, shop some records, and they posted like stacks of just like all like solid like older like metal shit. Like
I
CDs.
saw some punk and hardcore stuff that I need.
Yeah, and then the record space. I think this is the record space or the record store. I can't remember. Either. In St. Louis, like I need to go there real bad because they've just been posting like solid punk section.
Well, the one you ever sent me,
that's
okay.
The one
I need to go to that because it has like Misfit stuff that I don't have. That I need to get. So stuff like that.
It'll be a fun time. We'll be doing some more stuff and get some more picks out and. Everybody, have a good time and support music any way that you can.
Listen to something new. Listen to something that you usually would. I listen to shit weekly that I don't normally listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean I like it, but it's like you never know. Like it wasn't Blood Incantation's last album. I know it's a mixed review, but like I'm like infatuated with like ambient sci-fi shit now. And I told Barrett and I told people in that last episode. If you know any albums like that, send them my way. So I'm looking for shit like that.
We probably need to do like an email address to people. I mean, if anybody wants
submit some shit to us.
Send me more Dungeon Synth. I need to
anything. I'll listen to anything once.
Synth. I don't know. But yeah, so pretty much all we got. Yeah. We're gonna
episode
end it there
7
because we could probably rant on forever.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna go drink some beers, listen to some music.
Yeah. Crush some cans.
And drink Pib Zero too.
Pib Zero, if you're out there. At least
you mean Coca-Cola.
Coke. Oh man, it's Coke. Oh,
yeah,
never mind. I don't.
Yeah, Pips. I'll fuck take Coke sponsorship. What are you talking about?
And I'm pretty sure the people that run Coke are not good.
I don't know.
Not
I don't know.
Not good.
I don't know anything about that. But anyway.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
It's better for my mental health.
Let's. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later. Everybody have a good time.
This is Barrett from the ATI Podcast. Each week, Josh and I discuss current events, pop culture, music, TV, movies, politics, sports. Nothing is out of bounds. You can also tune in to learn about rising artists, small businesses. Whether it's music, graphic design, filmmaking, or even a brick-and-mortar mom-and-pop shop, we will be spotlighting folks and their endeavors. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Anchor, or anywhere you enjoy your podcasts. Just search ATI Podcast. We would like to thank you for your continued support, and as always, please stay safe out there.
Hey, this is Josh from ATI Podcast. For show updates and news about the podcast, follow us on social media. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/ATI Podcast 22, on Twitter at podcast_ATI, on Instagram at the ATI Podcast, on TikTok at ATI Podcast. DMs are always welcome. Have a question for the show? You can always email us at atipodcastquestions@gmail.com. Stay safe out there.